Hola, beautiful ones, and welcome to my channel. Be present for your present. My name is Sonia. I am really excited to be embarking on this journey and having you all along with me. I thought that I would just do like an introductory, about myself, why I'm starting the channel, you know, why I'm here. you know, um, Life is hard, and I think that we all can agree on that. I am somebody that, has lived experience with, things like depression, anxiety, panic, PTSD, and agoraphobia, and I'm still here, every day is a struggle, but, I get up every single day and I do, I try and I do. And, ASMR has been such a godsend for me over the last 7 years. I'll just tell you a little story. It was like, excuse me, like late at night, and I was having, which was probably like my gazillionth panic attack, and I was searching for some form of comfort, to kind of like slow down the thoughts, just to slow down that rush that, people with anxiety and panic experience. And I went on YouTube and I typed in, I think, something like calming music, and, all these videos were coming up. And I remember seeing this woman. She was just, counting buttons. She was just moving buttons. And I found myself like almost hypnotized by her actions. It didn't show her face. It was just, a camera pointing to the table in front of her with all these various, styles of buttons, different colors, different sizes. And she was just touching them and she was just kind of moving them, and I found that my anxiety level was, slowly coming down, and I actually fell asleep. And that's kind of like how it started for me. So I would seek out videos like this, and there was this one ASMR artist that, I want to give a huge shout out to right now. It is the Water Whisperers. Her name is Ilsa, and she helped me through some really hard times. She had a video, I think it was something like, comforting a friend. And she was simulating, you know, um, her friend coming over. It was a role play. She was comforting a friend where her friend came over, and she was brushing her hair. First, she washed her hair, then she brushed her hair, and the sound of Ilsa's voice and the movements, and, I should say the gentle movements, were just so calming, and I didn't quite understand what was going on. All I knew at the time was that it worked, and as long as it worked and it helped me, I was happy. So, so as I said, that was about 7 years ago. I found some really wonderful artists over the years, and I said to myself, if they can do it, I can do it. I'm the type of person that, excuse me, I'm gonna be very real. I'm the type of person that I like to help others, and by me starting my channel, it's helping me help myself. And in the process, I'm really hoping that I'll be able to be of some type of comfort to others. You know, there's moments in our lives where we feel alone, and I've been there. And my biggest goal with my channel is to let people know that they're not alone in this world, that they matter, that how they feel matters, and what they're going through matters, and what they're feeling is real. You know, um, I was diagnosed with these things, years ago. And, used to be angry about it. Like, why do I have these things, And, I actually say that it's actually a blessing that I do have. I shouldn't say I have because I've been really watching my verbiage. I should say I have lived experience with anxiety, panic, PTSD, agoraphobia, and so forth. And I'm not ashamed to say that I've experienced these things, and I continue to experience these things. I'm sure some of you can agree with me that there is such a stigma to, openly speaking about these types of disorders that, we go through. It's not something that you can visibly see, you can't measure it, you can't take an x-ray, so it's really difficult for people to understand what it is that people like myself go through, because I'm looking at you right now and I'm feeling a little bit anxious, but I'm, I'm in my head, I'm talking to myself, I'm calming myself, and my goal, I have a lot of goals for my channel. It's actually our channel, it's our home. It's a safe place for us to come together, but really, I just want people to know that they're not alone. And as I said a few moments ago, that they matter, and what they're going through and what you're feeling is real, and you'll come to my channel, I hope. And, I'll always be here. I'll be uploading videos as best as I can. I live in a city where it's very, very noisy outside. So I'm probably be recording my videos between the hours of 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. I think it's a little after 4 a.m. now. But, I'll be putting out a lot of content. As I said, right now I just felt that I would do like an introductory, just kind of talk a little bit with you guys, just like a conversation, Don't really want to be too scripted, just speaking openly about, things. Maybe the sound of my voice will comfort you, or, hand movements that I may do on camera. But some of the things that comforted me when I was younger, I actually look for those things, within the ASMR community. There's an ASMR artist right now. Her name, I believe it's ASMR, it's Grace V. And she has such an aura, she makes you feel safe from the moment she comes on the camera, And I close my eyes at night and I'm asleep. I don't think I've ever finished a full video of Grace's, which is a good thing because, she has such a calming nature about herself. So she's like somebody that is one of my go-tos. And, some of the things that you'll see me doing, within my channel is, I might brush your hair. I might simulate that as well as maybe washing your hair. I'll read to you. Or, I'll tap on objects. Tapping, it's just, oh my God, it's like so hypnotic, just tapping on objects, sounds, like the jingling sounds of earrings, necklaces. I've seen some videos where people are, applying lotion and the sound of the lotion, mouth sounds, inaudible whispering, where you might be like, what is she saying? Trying to decode what I'm saying, but the whole idea of inaudible whispering is to soothe you, to comfort you, to calm you, and it actually puts me to sleep, and I absolutely adore the ASMR community, and I'm really excited to, be starting my own channel and being a part of that community because it, as I said, has been such a godsend. Some videos you might come in and you'll see me kissing, the sound of kisses, like when your mom would, put you in bed as a young child and give you a kiss, or I'm not a singer, but I might, do a little tune for you very softly, nursery rhymes, songs that you may have grew up with that provided you a source of comfort as well. So, as I said, I'm really excited about, our channel, Be Present for Your Present, because that's what it's about. It's about being mindful in your life, being grateful, you know. I actually thought of Be Present for Your Present when I was attending something called, an IOP, which is an intensive outpatient program. And the woman that was running the program, she asked all of us, and she went around the table and she said, explain what mindfulness means to you. And when she got to me, I was like, you know what? It's really about being present for your present, because our present is a gift, that's denied to so many. And it's about being in that moment and being grateful for those moments and not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, not worrying, just really and truly being there, being in that very moment, and the more you practice that, I have found, because, practicing mindfulness, it's, you got to practice it. And for me, I'm telling you, it's really about training your mind, to challenge negative thoughts that may come into your head, and, people say, think positively, it's easier said than done, but it's really about self-compassion, patience, practice, finding things that make you happy, finding things and doing things that make you feel good about yourself. And, it's been a journey for me. I was diagnosed with these things for quite a long time now. But when I started to learn more about ASMR, I realized that throughout my life, that, oh, wow, that's what it is. That's what it was. You might think back and remember when you got your hair cut. You'd sit in the chair or the barber shop, and, you'd have somebody wash your hair or lean over and, feel their breath on you or something like that. And you just have these tingles that would come up, up your spine. I used to get them up my spine and they go on my head. They're like head tingles, and they're just so soothing. And, I remember a cousin of mine used to sing to me to help me go to sleep when I was a young girl, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, and I won't do that. But she would do these hand movements, on my back, and it was a form of comforting, and I would get these tingles, and it was by her voice, the whisper and the touching, the tapping that she did on my back. And I remember that to this day, and I actually seek out, YouTube videos that encompass those things, because it's really about, a lot of it stems from me for childhood. I don't know what it is for you, but for me, it stems from childhood. Having my mom, I miss my mom. My mom is in heaven, but having my mom read to me, just creating that space and time again. When your mom or your dad would tuck you into bed and read to you, or caressing your hair, just kind of rubbing your head, putting their fingers through your hair, or rubbing your forehead. That was another thing. Just like kind of, my mom would brush my face, and I would be asleep. So, as I said, I'm really excited about, our channel, Be Present for Your Present. It is part of my healing. It's, another chapter in my life. I've been very vocal about speaking about the things that I, cope with, that I lived with, that I lived through. And I'm hoping that by sharing my story and sharing the things that help me to get myself comfortable in my skin will help all of you as well. So, come back, visit with me. Maybe you just need somebody to listen to you, or maybe you need just to hear somebody's voice to comfort you, or just come hang out with me. I'm not a tech savvy woman. I will be, as I grow, I'll be having, I'm actually thinking about getting a Yeti camera. I'm sorry, a Yeti microphone. And I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that help me. So, I'll be getting a lot more equipment, not too much. But I just really, as I said, I really wanted this to be just a little bit of an introductory as to why, I started the channel, you know, and again, just being a source of comfort for others, my hero in my life, Mr. I should say Dr. Prince Rogers Nelson had said something in concert years ago. He said, everybody can do something, is that you have a blessing, you have a gift, and to give that gift away, to bless others with your gift. And for me, it's to use my voice and to share my experiences. And by doing that, I'm helping to heal myself, and hopefully I'll be able to help you through through your struggles or things that you may be going through as well. So we're all in this together, this thing that we call life. And, I'm going to learn from you, and I'm hoping that you'll learn from me. So come back. I'll be uploading more videos as we go along. But again, I just wanted to keep this, more of a conversation, just to kind of, introduce and say who I am. So I'm going to end this video. I thank you for your time. And always remember to be present for your present. Don't look back. Don't look forward. Just be in the moment and enjoy everything that is in your life. And I always will end my videos with kisses. So that's one of the things that, I miss is, having those goodnight kisses from my mom. So, you might come in and see a video where I'm just going to be kissing for 15 minutes. But, the main thing is put on your earphones. Get yourself comfortable, lay in your bed or your favorite chair. Don't listen to it when you're driving because it does bring on an intense relaxation response. So I'm going to end this video. And again, as I said, I thank you for your time. And I will be back with more ASMR videos. And here are your first ASMR kisses from Sonia. Be present for your present, everybody. Much love and light to all of you.